Alright, I'm looking at a photo shot by William English. Um, it is a picture of, guessing one of his buddies. Looks passed out. He has a couple pill bottles on him. He's got a couple bottles of liquor in his hand. He looks like he's dressed in nice clothes, like he's going out. As far as the elements of design go, um, I would say that line is done pretty well. He's got a plaid shirt on. That just kind of helps add to that. Uh, Shape is done well. The bottles, the various bottles in the photograph, are nice shapes, honestly. I'd say form is done well. You can definitely see the depth. You can see the shadow of the ground. It's kind of help creating that form and contrast. So yeah, the lighting's pretty pretty nice for the photograph. Value's done well too. Like I said, the lighting's done well. You see the shadows perfectly. Help create space. Help create depth. Space isn't done bad. Just because the person takes up the whole photograph. And yeah, color's pretty bland, honestly. The only type of color that's not a neutral color in the whole photograph is the orange of the pill bottles, and the top of his blue jeans. Other than that, there's no color whatsoever in the photograph, so that's really not done that well. Texture's done well. It's laying on carpet, so you can see the texture of the carpet. You can see the texture of the clothes, texture of the bottle. It's shiny. So yeah, that's done well. I will say it does have a nice rhythm. Just because you have his hand, bottle, other bottle, his hand, pill bottles, and then head on the ground. And I think that just helps bounce your eye around a little bit on the photograph. Not really a whole lot of balance to the photograph, honestly. There's nice contrast, honestly, just because the orange against them. I think that's done well. So yeah, I think movement's done well too. The bottles and the pill bottles help bounce your eye around photographs, so I think that's done well. You can definitely tell the image is about the subject's vices. He has liquor bottles on him and bottles of pill bottles of who knows what. So you can definitely tell the image is about his poor lifestyle choices. So one thing I would probably change about the image is I would try to get some color in there. He probably wasn't really thinking about it when he put on that plaid shirt, but it literally blends in with the whole photograph. Literally between the floor, the shoes behind him, the whiskey bottles, the door is just the same color. I get why I wore it because it's a nice shirt, but it's not really doing too well in the photograph. I think it'd look a lot better if it was just like a red shirt, or really any different color shirt that didn't blend in with the rest of the photograph. So yeah, that's probably one thing I'd change. So one thing that could use improvement within the image, as far as composition goes, is I would probably try to get the clothes in the background out of it, and try to add in, something else that kind of ties in with those vices, honestly. As far as I'm concerned right now, the top of the photograph with the clothes just blends in with the carpet, blends in with the door, and it doesn't really have any meaning to the photograph. I think that space could even be used perfectly. Just add like another bottle or something. Add maybe another vice you may possibly have. A few pill bottles, few something. Just so it just mixes it up a little bit. But overall, it's a good photograph.